Tails2scales. We got a box of animals in, so we want to go ahead and show you what we got. So we'll get started. Alright, so first up, we got an albino leucistic leopard gecko. As you can see, there's many air holes so they can breathe. Alright, go ahead and leave a comment that says air holes. That would be appreciated because comments help. So here we go, we got this really pretty one. It's got a lot of white on it. Alright, next up is a albino leopard gecko. There we go, if you can see it. We'll also get some close-ups for later on in the video. It'll be great. Alright, so next up is just a regular old male leopard gecko. But you know what? People like the old ones. Just the normals. Seems like every time I get one in, that's the first one to go. So I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so next up is a blizzard leopard gecko. Apparently it looks like the snow came in. So this is a wiggly one. This one is a female. Alright. Next up, we got some baby leopard geckos. So this is a really pretty apter leopard gecko. You can see it in there. A lot of cool pattern. The really nice thing about these leopard geckos, we got them on sale. We'll be able to keep them on sale. So this one is a Max Snow leucistic. You can see it right there. Kind of cute. Again, there's more air holes. Type in air holes. Air holes, air holes. Alright. Next up, we got in a blizzard leopard gecko. Alrighty, this is a real pretty one. Okay. Next up is an albino leopard gecko. There we go. Look at that pretty one. Lots of colors.
What are those little holes on the side?
They're what we like to call air holes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, why would you want the animal to breathe? I don't know. Okay, so we got a veiled chameleon and we got a veiled chameleon. I'm going to pop one open here. Alright. Alright, so next up we got a giant pixie frog in. If you take a look, you can see this little guy. He's all cute and chunky and green. Alright. Next up is a samurai blue Pac-Man frog. This guy right here is a really cute one. We can see it here. He'll be green right now and blue right later. Alright. Next up is an albino Pac-Man frog. This one is yellow right now and it'll be yellow right later. Alright, next up is a red coffee Pac-Man. So the coffees are usually kind of brown. So this guy right here is kind of brown with a little bit of red. Next up is a strawberry Pac-Man frog. And this guy looks like a strawberry right now and he'll look like a strawberry right later. Alright, next up is some king snakes. So we got a coastal banded California king snake. There's that guy right there. He's kind of more of a chocolate brown compared to the regular ones that are kind of a darker brown. Then we've got in, let's see here, we'll go with this one. But this is a red Florida king snake. So you can see it's got a little bit of red on it. So it'll be black right now and red right later. Alright, next up is a Mexican black king snake. Nice jet black one. Alright, so this is a blue dumpy frog. He's going to have more of a blue color and some bluish eyes. It's a little tiny baby. So, he will get bigger. Next up is, we got a cappuccino crested gecko. Someone's going to freak out here right now. I'll leave all these hate comments. Because yes, it does have a frog butt. It'd be the end of the world. A crested gecko without a tail. So, now we got a flame crested gecko. He's on fire. Alright. Next up is a Harlequin crested gecko. This one's really pretty. Alrighty. Now we got some frogs. So this guy right here went to Weight Watchers, but he's still a chubby frog. And then this one in here called Jenny Craig, but she went out of business, so he's still fat. Oops, but he's on the Atkins diet, so that works. Alright, next up is a spiny Asian toad. Then we have a southern toad, and this guy's gonna jump out. Watch this. Look at the size of this guy. He's calling for Frogman. Alrighty, we got some feeder anoles. We got in Michael's favorite. He loves them. He thinks they're the best pet ever. They are. This guy right here is an ornate wood turtle. That's about how big he's gonna get. You keep him mostly like a tortoise with a little bit of water, so it's kind of like a turtle. So you keep it just like a box turtle. Look at all that color. Look at that, see? And he's got personality for days. Alright. 3 jumping spiders. And they're all locked up, so there's another one right there. Nice big old chunky one. Alright, we got some tarantulas in. We got a curly hair tarantula. We got a Colombian giant red leg. We've got an Amazon blue bloom who has not turned blue yet, but he will. We got a striped knee. A baby green bottle blue. And then we got in a Mexican rose gray. These guys are always really fun. Alright, 2 more. Next up is an animal that everybody asks us to get. Alright, here we go. You see what I'm saying? This guy is cute. So if you don't want this guy, there's something wrong with you, not him. Alright. Last one. Alright. So this is an Arctic Superconda Hognose. So the Superconda turns it into a patternless snake. So when we write anaconda on there, guys, it's not gonna grow 75 feet long. This guy's like 12 to 18 inches. But it's an Arctic, so it's gonna have kind of a gray color, which is cool. You hear that? That's my pig. Alright. So go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you soon. And don't forget to type in air holes.